All right, what's up? Happy Friday, optimists. What is going down? Well, the market's going down. That's what's going down. Man, wow. So I was checking out the numbers today in the market, and the market is just on this like mudslide down, man. It's just like just like getting lower and lower and lower. It's kind of crazy. Pretty much ever since the CPI inflation data came out earlier this week, like Tuesday, I think it was. This has been on a downward trend since. Man, I gotta fix that white balance. Look at this. It's like bing, like reflecting that cup. We'll get there. It's a lot of work. Getting everything all set up and being like perfect, just like real nice. You got that National Lampoon's Vacation type stuff from what was the guy's name? The brother-in-law, Randall or something like that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and dive into the charts and take a look at the Marketo desks. So here we go. Oh no, we got way too many things. Oh, so we got our Discord group up and ready. I'll show that link in a second. It was just up on the screen just now. So let me grab that for you guys. All right, so we actually just launched our Discord group just today. We're actually working on it a little bit, and we're going to expand on this and make it better and better over time. But right now, that right there is a link that goes directly to our Discord group. And so if you guys want to check out our Discord group and join in the fun and the conversation, then feel free to click that link and join up. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce. We've got 9 above the 12. We've got both those above the 35. And we're looking at, I'm going to pull this out a little bit. We're looking at range up here all the way to about the VWAP. I would be hesitant to take many trades above the VWAP. Yesterday, we rejected the VWAP all day. Every time that we went up, we would rip up to it, and then we would reject it. I'm going to throw this in as a level right here because you can see we wicked up there earlier. But yeah, yesterday we were running into resistance at the VWAP all day, the entire day. We've got this double top here on the bottom. So this does look good for a little bit of a pop. I don't know about anything long term. As far as the TTM goes, we're stacking at about a factor of a half a point. But you can see we're outside of the Bollinger Band, so we've got these red dots here. So we got 0.8, 1.4, 2.2, and then 2.4. So that right there, that 2.2 to 2.4, that's not really enough momentum to see that continued movement. And you can see that we're actually coming back down off this. Off of this rip. And this ripped off there of 37.06. And high of 37.15 on that little rip. So pretty decent range. So about $11 worth of range here. Big rejection off of 37.14 and pulling way back. We haven't taken any trades today. We've pretty much just been getting the stream set up. We've got a low of the day at 37.02. So I would really say that the low really is at 3,700. Now, at some point, and I don't know when, and I'm going to have to look back in my chart, I actually put 3,700 here as a support and resistance zone. So let's go ahead and just look at the last 6 months, and we can see whenever I did that. Okay, so we did it back here where we hit a low of 36.39, and this was when? This was June, June 1st. Yeah, so this was June 1st or so. This was done on around June 19th that this was added in. So we're really kind of like, we had this dead cat bounce through the summertime, and we're really just kind of returning back to those areas. Let's take a look at the year. We're very much down on the year. We're nearing our year lows, our annual lows. So our 52-week low right now, our 52-week low on the ES is at 3639, and our high is up at 4800. So we have this 1200 point or $1,200 rather difference, and it's pretty substantial. You can see that our market sell-off has been pretty much daily. We had this like one green day, but for the vast majority of the days, it's been a big dip down, and that's really just kind of the way that we're trending. We did over on the daily chart here. We did on the daily come up and meet resistance at the 200 moving average, and rejected off of that and continuing to trend downward. We're nowhere near any sort of crossover. Now, I will say market will have likely a multi-week or potentially even like multi-month run if this 50 crosses back above the 200 on the daily chart, but we're a long way off from that. Let's go ahead and dive into what we're doing now. So on our 5-minute chart, we're definitely trending downward. We got that rejection right there, right around the open, about 10 minutes before the open, rejection off the VWAP. The open here, we dipped down at the open, and we've continued to rip down since. And I expect that we likely will continue this rip downward. We may even dip below this 3,700 level today. Probably more continued chop on the day, as we've been choppy, very choppy all week. By the way, we ended up taking a trade or two after the stream yesterday, and made a little bit of profit. So even though we were down about 200 at the end of the day yesterday, we did come back and make a tiny little profit at the end of the day, which was like, I don't know, something like $6. It was very, very small. So it was pretty small day yesterday. It's kind of a slow day. You know, it's Friday. We're seeing a lot of choppiness in the market, and I've been seeing the volume kind of decrease a little bit as well. Although the volume's a little high right now, plenty of volume in the market at the moment, but I saw like through just after like 8 o'clock, 8:30, like the market just dropped a lot. Or sorry, the volume just dropped a lot in the market. All right, let's see if we can find a trade. So we did just cross into the Bollinger Band on the TTM here, and we're kind of nearing those lows. We had that low here at 3702, and really kind of chopping through this range here. It was like 3706. So I could see that we may get a potential little pop up here. Take a little feeler trade. Definitely don't want it to be at 20 ticks. Let's try more like 5. And see if we can join the bid like right here. There it is. Trying to hear that. I'm like, where's that sound? So we took this trade basically because of this support and resistance zone here at this 3706, 3705 level, because in essence we're kind of double bottoming. So we did get that trade. It was 5 contracts, the ES and the upside for 312.50 in the simulator. We are also stepping into the Bollinger Band as well. Let's see if we can find a trade in the evaluation. I might start out with the micros. Just sometimes I like to do that. we're definitely very near these lows. And we may continue to test these lows. Jump to the micro. I don't like manipulating trade advance charts nearly as much as I like manipulating TOSs. All right, so we've got this like support zone here. We don't want vertical line, we want horizontal. $37.05 acting as support. And a lot of resistance right here at around 37.10. So kind of decent, I guess, for range trading, which is likely the strat that we've got to focus on today. Nice pop up. We got 30 seconds left in this candle. Honestly, I should have taken that trade right there. We didn't grab it, unfortunately. I was also going to put one in here at 37.10. Definitely should have grabbed that trade. Saw the op there, but was busy doing tech analysis. I could continue. I could grab it now, but our next candle may end up being red. So I don't like doing it right so close to the next candle. And there's that red that I spoke of. Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Know what I mean? By the way, if y'all chilling, y'all lurking, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. We got 10 seconds left in this candle. You got this hammer candle forming. Pretty good probability of the next candle being green. Although with this pullback right before the next candle, I don't know. Nice bounce off of 37.06 up to 37.08. We'll be looking for 1 minute candle to make a new high, which might actually happen. Wow. Nice rip. Def should have taken that. Be looking at the 50 as potential resistance here. Big pullback. Huge pullback. I see the bears taking some control. You can see that right here in the volume candle. Doji at the bottom. Huge wick range on that. Topped at 37.10 and went down to 37.06 for like $3.50 range on that one. Looking for the TTM to kind of begin to give us a little bit more solid direction for a retest. I could trade through this area here, like try to range it, but you know, sometimes when you do that, you just set yourself up for more loss. So we haven't taken any losses yet. We only have this one trade in the sim worth $312.50. a possible crossover along the support line here. So that looks decent. Let's see if we can join the bid off 3709 maybe. Pull back a little too much. We haven't gotten into the trade yet. Just had it sitting here as the limit order. Well, I didn't even activate the limit order. So 3708 is our pullback zone now. TTM now at negative 3.8, but really not dropping much. We went 3.2 to 3.7 to 3.9, and we got a fresh candle now. Resistance at the 50. I'll be looking for support here at 3706, maybe 3705 at the most. Like I said, we're within that Bollinger Band, so we may have some chop. Previous candle closed at 3.9. We're now at 4.0, and this is looking kind of nice. Joining the bid there. Got the
order filled.
Looking for a move up to 3710. So close. We got so close to that order. I'm going to drop this down to 3709.50 and see if we can get out there.
Order filled.
All right, we got that. That was a 3-tick run. Basically made $20 on that. Not huge, but we're just getting started. So looks like we could have got the 3710, which would be 2 more ticks, but that's okay. Essentially, it would have made us $40 instead of 20, because we got to give 10 away to fees. A little over 10, really, because we took 3 ticks on $10 a pop, and we got 1944 off of that. So was that 1066? 56. Hey, what's up, Hans? Too many indicators for you? I'm sorry, man. Yeah, everyone's got their own way of trading, man. For me, like, I use several moving averages, because basically every moving average tells me a different story. And I like to utilize all those different stories. Some people, they like to trade naked, naked indicators. Some people use MACD, some people use RSI. Everyone just has their own way of trading. So, Get a nice little pop. TTM's kind of stacking. TTM is now at negative 2.9. I'd be looking at resistance on this EMA 35 here. 9 is still below the 12. But we're really close on that. We also may get a crossover on the 1226 soon. But not quite there. And you can see we're actually more, the 35 isn't acting that much as resistance as much as the 50 is. So we get the 50 here. It tapped it twice here. And then if we go back a little bit, it also tapped the 50 here as well. Broke through it and rejected on it. And so very rangy day, though. Very much like a range tradey kind of day. So the 50 and the 35 really are kind of our areas to beat. TTM, though, went 3.2 to 2.9. Even the TTM is not getting the momentum that it needs in order to really rip for a trend reversal. But, we are getting that support though off 3705, which is what we want to see. If we break down here, we may actually end up getting a new low of the day though, if this doesn't resolve. We'll kind of need to see this happen in order to really see that. Right now, TTM's at, it went from 3 to 2.8 to 2.9. So it's really not getting the momentum that it needs in order to reverse trend. Over here, we went from 7 to 6 to 5 to 4. So you can see this was actually moving at a more rapid pace. This looks like it may actually break down. It's like in between each. Bulls won the last one. We just entered into red dot on the CTM. So I'm more inclined to think that this is going to go down versus up. At least in the short term, the very short term. Because you can see even here, like we continue to rip, even though the Bollinger Band had turned red on us there. So even here, we did continue to move upward. And same right here. We still went upward even though we were in the red dot. So we may have a repeat of that. We got the 26 crossing above the 35, indicating a little bit more downward pressure. At least downward pressure to come. Making a retest of these lows here. We got the low at 3702.50. I actually think that 3700 is very possible today. I mean, clearly we're only like $5 away from it. So, so it's not something that is very far fetched. If y'all chilling, y'all lurking, whatever, go ahead and hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe, and all that. All that stuff helps channel grow, helps us get bigger, helps us be able to help more people. There's that breakdown we were talking about. So we broke down below 3705. We're coming up for a test of the lows, tap the lows, and now we're making new lows. Tapped a new low right there. May continue to tap new lows. This was our previous low here, 3706 or 3702, sorry. Going red on the TTM, as we talked about, potentially happening. Getting a bounce off of that low. TTM doesn't have enough momentum in either direction. So the reality is, from what we can see, is that we're just going to continue to chop out for a while. And even when we go down towards these lows, we may just continue to get chopped. Kind of a slow day today. Not a lot of trade opportunities, at least from my trading style. But we do have two green trades. One on the sim up 312.50 and one in the evaluation up $20. Ripped off that low. Now coming up to test the 50. We've got a possible crossover on that. That's looking solid for a run up. TTM now at just about 1. Actually getting momentum on that TTM now. I'm going to jump to the ES real quick and see if we can get a very small trade upward, like a 3 tick or something like that. Time on this, so this is a fresh candle. Join the bid here. Missed the entry.
Order
Got the
filled.
entry that I did not want on the down. Let's see if we can rip back up. Ooh, gotta cut
Order
that. That
filled.
sucks. That sucks. That was not the entry we wanted. I was about to hit flat, just didn't hit it fast enough. So that puts us down 190 on the day. Yeah, tại sao? Tai sao means why in Vietnamese, by the way. Getting dangerously close to failing our evaluation. 2 seconds left on this candle. Really close to a possible crossover. And 2TM is close to a cyan switch as well. Coming up, hitting resistance at this 50. Seven seconds left in this candle. Getting the cyan switch. Gonna pull back right before join the bid there. Damn it, missed the entry, man. Again. It was late today. Join the bid here.
Order filled.
For a move back up. We got this candle topped out at 37.12. We got the cyan switch. We got the crossover. For more of a rip. Come on, bulls.
Order filled.
Damn. Okay. Well, there we have it. Couple of L's and not looking great. Rejected that crossover. Okay. Got to essentially go to like one tick. All right, shells. We're going to go ahead and shut it down right there. Kind of early today. So if y'all want to earn funding in the futures market, go ahead and check out Elite Trader Funding. Elite Trader Funding is super dope. Y'all can get up to $300,000 in funding in order to trade the futures market. All you have to do is trade their plans. If you use promo code JSBEST in the link in the description, you'll actually get 25% off for life. And with the 50K eval, which I personally think is one of the best values in the market, you can actually trade up to 8 contracts of the mini and 80 micros with a $3,000 profit target. You get to keep your first $12,500 of your funds that you earn with them, 100% of the profits, and then it's an 80-20 split after that. You also get free account resets at your rebill if for any reason you happen to have failed an evaluation as well. So which is really nice because that way you don't really have to pay for resets in that regard. And you can use that promo code to get funding or to get a discount on any of the products that you see here, with the exception of the fast tracks. So the fast tracks are already pre-discounted, basically because for $45 you can earn 25K. You only need to hit a $2,000 profit target, and you need to do it over 5 days. So pretty simple stuff. But if y'all are trying to earn funding in the futures market, Elite Trader Funding is super dope. They have amazing customer service, and they're definitely one of the best people I've ever worked with. So check them out. Also, guys, if you want to join our email mailing list, the very first link in the description, and y'all can receive email correspondence, stuff like that, and stuff I don't talk about anywhere else except for inside that email. So you may want to subscribe to that and just get some of that exclusive content for yourself. Of course, it's free as well, but you do get that access to that exclusive content. And lastly, guys, if you want to get 6 free stocks and you like trading options, crypto, or day trading, stocks, crypto, and options, those things, you can actually sign up for Webull, the last link in the description, and you'll get 6 free stocks when you sign up and fund your account with just $100. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate each and every one of you optimists, and I will see you guys on Monday at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern time. All right, guys, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Peace.